All right, we're back on this video on this GMC truck. This is like the third video. And here's our high side and low side pressures that we have been tracking. With the engine off, system was completely filled with 600 grams of refrigerant in the liquid line using liquid in less than 30 seconds. Now let's start up the vehicle. You're going to see the engine RPMs go up on there, and you're going to see when the compressor kicks in, when the computer commands it to kick in, because it's usually not instantaneously. They have to go through a check of checking all the pressure switches and making sure it is ready to be allowed to turn on. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Engine's running. Oh, well, there. Now we have call for AC. But it's not instantaneous, as you see. It's going to take a little bit. AC is on, face position, there it goes. It finally came on. And you can see we went right down to 22 PSI and we went right up to 63 PSI. Is that clear? Is that focused for you? Let me see if I could get it to focus. It is not focused. Come on, Apple. There you go. 63 PSI, that is the high side. That is the low side. 23 PSI. 72 PSI. You can see we're at idle. Cold engine. 56 degrees. So let's go switch over to what temperature do we have coming out of the dash. We have 43 degrees coming at this port right here using the humidity and temperature sensor. You can see our humidity coming out of the dash is 73 degrees. Our humidity outside, it's 55 degrees out in the shop where my temperature humidity sensor is located right at the tip of my finger right there, right in front of the condenser. And it's 56 degrees and it's 98% humidity. And we'll go back and let's look at our pressures. There we go. This is where we're sitting right now. Okay, we got our superheat at 21 degrees and we got our subcooling at 8.9. And we are not YF refrigerant. I have to correct that, sorry. I need to change that because we're R134 in this vehicle. And this is supposed to say 56 degrees, 56. I don't have the sensor automatically out there. I have the sensor removed from my gauges. So we're gonna start data there. Where's our data logging on that? There we go. That's our low side pressure, 29 PSI. You get it to actually focus. Apple's just not a good device for their cameras. I see a lot of hype out there. Apple brags about their cameras. I don't see it. There we go. We're at 29 PSI. And so with every one of my customers, they'll get a data tracking of this. As I run and test the vehicle for several minutes, I actually take a screenshot of everything I test and send it them. So the customer will get a screenshot of this with several minutes of running on the pressures. They will also get a screenshot of the temperature coming out of the dash over a period of time. So here we are at 41 degrees. If it will focus. Sometimes I have to focus on something that's not a, and it won't even focus today. 41 degrees, a screenshot of that goes to the customer. Customer gets a screenshot of the refrigerant circuit side like this. The customer will get a screenshot of the air side. And I also take a snapshot of the face of the refrigerant gauges. That all goes on the invoice, the work order, the sales receipt, whatever you call it, and the customer gets a copy of that on every vehicle. All right, guys, I'll see you later. That is what this vehicle does in a cold climate when you fill it up to the factory recommended weight of 600 grams of refrigerant. This is your high side pressure, and this is what it is, and this is normal. All right, see you guys. Oh, Field Piece software is free. Load it on your Android or Apple. Field Piece SM480V refrigerant gauges, and it's all available at True Tech Tools. That is where I get my tools. See you guys.